Ever wonder why every home breakfast seller ends up making cinnamon rolls whether they plan to or not? It is like a rite of passage, a sugary, sticky initiation into the world of home cooking business. Pancakes and biscuits sell like crazy too, and honestly it makes sense because breakfast food is comfort food wearing pajamas. People do not want to think hard at 7 in the morning, they just want something warm and familiar. Here's the twist nobody tells you though. Breakfast has the tightest timing window of any meal you could sell. If your food is not ready and hot by around 8 in the morning, you basically missed the whole party. Prep the night before becomes your best friend and also your biggest enemy at the same time. You save time in the morning, but you also risk soggy pastries and sad eggs if you do not store things the right way. Let us talk demand patterns for a second because this is where people mess up big time. Weekday mornings are all about speed. Folks want grab and go, but weekend mornings are slower and people actually want to sit and enjoy a plate. That means your weekday menu and your weekend menu should not look the same at all. Trying to sell a fancy stuffed French toast on a Tuesday morning is like trying to sell a spaceship to someone running late for the bus. Egg dishes are tricky because eggs do not reheat well. They get rubbery faster than a Monday morning excuse. Most successful home sellers cook eggs in small batches throughout the morning instead of one giant batch at 5 in the morning. Baked goods, on the other hand, are basically the opposite. They get better with a little rest. Muffins and scones actually taste more balanced after they cool down for a bit, which is great news for your prep schedule. Coffee and drinks matter way more than people expect too. A basic breakfast plate suddenly feels fancy and worth more money the second you pair it with a good cup of coffee or fresh juice. Pricing is where a lot of new sellers get nervous, but breakfast items usually have lower ingredient costs than lunch or dinner. That means even a modest price of $8 or $9 a plate can bring in solid profit if your portions stay smart. Packaging can make or break your morning rush, no pun intended. Anything syrupy or saucy needs to be separated in the container. Otherwise, you are basically shipping a science experiment instead of a breakfast burrito. Word of mouth spreads fast in breakfast world because people talk about their mornings constantly. One good review about your cinnamon rolls being better than a bakery down the street can bring you 10 new customers by Friday. The customers who show up early tend to be repeat regulars, almost like breakfast has its own little loyal fan club. Treat those regulars well because they are basically your unpaid marketing team whether they realize it or not. Seasonal flavors work surprisingly well for breakfast too. Think pumpkin in the fall or fresh berries in the summer. Rotating your menu even slightly keeps people curious and coming back to see what you are cooking up next. At the end of the day, breakfast is less about fancy ingredients and more about timing, warmth, and consistency. If you want to learn more about running a smooth home-based food business, check out our links in the description.